bounds. And so Winthrop will have it once again with a throw on the side. Eagles try to get some room by working it over to this side, and Gilkerson taps it down with the left foot, looking for Naserko. Naserko tried to get it back to Gilkerson, not to be. Double team, Gillette can't split it. Ball exchanges possession a couple times over. A little scrap for the ball, and it's going to be a free kick going the Eagles' way. Gilkerson looks to be the one to take the kick. Slowly but surely, those fights for the ball are getting a little tougher as we go. Shoots that one forward into the crowd in the box, pushing and shoving in there, and that's called right away, and it'll go back out. 17 minutes remaining in the first half, no score. I'm Mark Bryant, bringing you this one here on the Big South Edge, presented by State Farm, here on BigSouthSports.com. Hope you enjoy watching all your Big South sports here. You know, if you add up every event that we've got for you from the beginning of the fall season all the way through all the spring sports and finishing up with the baseball championship, there's going to be about 500 streamed events, which is incredible. An amazing total considering we weren't even doing this more than a couple years ago. Willoughby is cut off, and that ball will roll harmlessly away. Willoughby tries to restart, looking for someone on the cross, but only finds Garnett, and that's shot right out of there. Isaac can't come down with it. Naserko manages to poke it away. Players tumbling over each other and struggling through each other to get to the ball. Isaac trying to track this one down. He's not going to get to it before Niami does, however. And so Guzman now. He had some room, but rejected by Naserko. And here comes Revivo. Revivo surrounded by white shirts, and he's looking for help. He's going to poke this one out to Naserko. Naserko on the left side. Isaac in the middle, waiting for the cross that's coming. Naserko puts it in. Gilbert pounces on the ball. 15 minutes left in the first half. Launched quite deep by Gilbert there. And still back and forth trying to determine who's going to have control. And in the end, when it finally gets settled down, it's Gilkerson and the Eagles. Aggressive play there by Guzman. The flag indicates it will be Liberty's throw. Winthrop players were all quite assured it was theirs, but it is not. And there will be a call for another substitution now, this time on the Eagles side of the ball. Number 11, Grant Wise checks in. Junior from the state of Texas. Flick on header there. Pushed back by Gillette. Boombut gets a foot on the ball but can't control. Weiron pushes the ball forward, but again goes to the other side. Over and over again, we see a couple good passes, but neither team able to keep it for very long. Winthrop has had the upper hand overall in possessing and controlling the ball. Liberty has been much more inclined to run with it when they've got it and try to stab in offensively. And neither strategy has resulted in a goal just yet. 13 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period here. Throw in all the way into the box, headed straight up. Still a dangerous ball in there. Loose, and Boateng tried to get a foot around on it, couldn't quite do it. A lot of action in front of Mitrovic, but not called on to make any saves in the fracas. So it will be a throw in for Winthrop deep in their own end. Boombut. Fancy footwork, but to no avail, and they will call a foul on that. So this sets up another Liberty free kick situation. Guzman and Boateng standing over the ball. And this time it appears it will be Boateng taking the kick rather than Guzman. He does. He makes it a shot. The direct free kick right at Mitrovic. Came in spiraling on one bounce. But Mitrovic ready for it the whole way. And Gilkerson now taking the ball the other direction for the Eagles. Cornered by Willoughby and plays it back. Lowy takes it all the way back to Mitrovic, who fires that one across midfield, but right into the chest of Boateng. Played back to Gilkerson. Up to Naserko. Gilkerson running the left sideline is cornered and trapped. And a wrestling match ensues for the ball. Wide open kicking, and Willoughby gets it up to Boombut. Boombut and Willoughby working the right side. Boombut takes a tumble. And a quick card for the dive. The referee trying to establish some parameters going both directions here in terms of what is and is not a foul, and also letting the players know what he will and will not tolerate. You don't see a lot of that, the quick card on the dive. Headed forward. Unable to clear, though, is Nyami. Nyami kicked that one directly off Gillette. Mitrovic winds up with it after the exchange of possession there, and now he's going to give it a boot. Isaac is hoping for the flick on header, doesn't quite reach him. And now Guzman gets it back to McGarry. Eagles mixing it up in the middle and coming away with the ball. Winthrop's got it on the right side, but again, cornered. Tried to play it back into the middle. Naserko couldn't get on that one. And Boombut plays it in the middle and back to Boombut. He's got running room on the left side. Doing a crossover step. He still follows it all the way to the keeper. And Mitrovic lays into it and gets it across midfield. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half. No one's put one in the net yet. Ball belongs to Liberty on the throw. Liberty Flames wearing all white. Winthrop Eagles in the garnet. The second semifinal game in the men's soccer championship event here from Winthrop University at Eagle Field in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Radford won the first semifinal. They await the winner of this game here. The finalists will meet Sunday at 2. And guess what? You can watch it right here on the Big South Edge. Stunning, I know. Liberty controls the ball. Pushes out, however, a little too far, and Winthrop will play it right back to Mitrovic. They push forward. Eagles trying to get something going. Isaac plays it back, but it's empty space, trying to keep it in bounds. Eagles do manage to keep it in bounds and in their possession, but not for long. Turned back over to Liberty. Boombut in the middle. Goes down with contact again. Play on, says the referee. Gilkerson, left side. Gilkerson has been a starting point for a lot of plays, but none of them have gotten very far. This is another pass short and intercepted. Free ball loose in the middle. It'll be taken by Revivo. Revivo needing some help out there. The ball cut off by Gillette and out of bounds off of Liberty. It'll be a throw for Winthrop on the far side, and it will be taken there by Wise. Wise throws into Revivo, who shoots wild into the rear of the net there. Just over 8 minutes, deflected, and it will be a corner kick. So that one not on Revivo. That one instead gives a set shot opportunity for Winthrop. Nserko will take the kick. Looking for the middle, bending that one, however, toward the top of the box and repelled from there. Nserko recovers. Boateng hits it out. Now McGarry and company move the ball out. Liberty with the footwork of number 16, Cameron Chastain. Chastain, however, all alone up there, and Winthrop with the numbers denies the attack. Isaac trying to get something done. Nothing doing, says Niami. Ball controlled by the Eagles in their own backfield. Eagles now working the right side as the home crowd tries to get behind the host team. Scoreless tie. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Mitrovic will go to the left side to Gilkerson. Behind him, he has to run back for it. And so now Gilkerson tries to set up a play, but he's quickly cornered. Weirin works the ball to the center, and Nserko, spin and a whirl, but he doesn't have anybody in the box. It'll wind up with Gilbert. And under 6.5. The scoreboard shows Liberty outshooting Winthrop 4-2. But the end result is the same. No one has put it in. Revivo passed that one out to the right side, but Eagles lose control. Now in their backfield with Kalungi. Kalungi's got a man on, turns that one back to the keeper and Mitrovic. We've got a ball was out and a throw in back there actually for Liberty. So cross the touchline on the far side. Throw will be taken by number 21, Kapler. Kapler waiting on signal to come back in with the throw here. We're down to about 5.5 minutes in the first half. No score between the Winthrop Eagles and Liberty Flames. The winner to face Radford in the final. That one knocked out. Decent clearance there by Winthrop, and Nserko trying to further the ball and launch a counterattack. Eagles have yet to get it across the midfield stripe, though, as Liberty getting a little more aggressive right now here in the latter stages of the first half. Fighting all the passes. Gilkerson working the near sideline. Tapped out, and it was last touched by Gilkerson. So coming back the other way. Stay with us during halftime. We're going to be speaking with Radford coach Spencer Smith. We're going to find out a little bit more about what the Highlanders are up to. The Eagles working the ball around the center circle. 4.5 minutes to go. Cross strong, but knocked down by Gilkerson. Nserko turns the ball up the field. Comes back to Gilkerson. Gilkerson almost overshoots Nserko, who tries to push the ball forward. Isaac's in there, but Going to get knocked away by Gillette. McGarry now. McGarry's going to bring it over to Boateng on the near side. Boateng immediately challenged by Gilkerson. They try to push it up ahead of Boateng, but he can't catch up with it, and Boombutt can't cut it off. Gillette deflected by Isaac, and Revivo comes away with it. Knocked out. It'll be a Winthrop throw. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Winthrop trying to get something going on the offensive end. Gilkerson throws into Revivo. Gilkerson will wind up with it again. Down into the corner. Gilkerson marked by Boateng, and he trying to get something going, running out of room. Boateng deflects it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick from the near side, just over 3 minutes to go. Good scoring chance being put together by the Eagles. Crowd trying to get behind them on the kick. Naserko will take the kick. Gilbert positions himself by the far post. He punches it. Ball is down, and nice try by Revivo. Deflected, out of bounds, and a corner kick on the opposite side. And Naserko runs over there to take it from the far corner. Just over 2.5 minutes to play. Naserko's got a face full of Cameron Chastain. He puts it over into the box, headed up high and over the goal. Good opportunity, put the ball on the spot, but it'll be a goal kick for Gilbert and the Flames. Scoreless tie. Fair chance it may go to half that way. We shall see. Liberty try to set something up here. Gilbert launches that one. Shy of midfield, knocked down and sent forward. Revivo can't come up with it. Contested ball goes Winthrop's direction. Pushed a little too far forward for Isaac, however. And it's back in Gilbert's hands. Minute and 40 seconds left in the half. Boombutt has the ball on the left wing. He's double teamed and knocked off the ball, and we have a foul call. Foul call on the far side. A little discussion with Naserko. Boateng sets the ball. Boateng and Guzman are down there. So this is a good set shot opportunity for Liberty with a minute left in the half. Again, we're going to be talking with Radford coach Spencer Smith at the half. You just hang with us. We'll, when the clock runs out, we will reset ourselves just a little bit and then bring him in. The cross, beyond the far post, out of bounds, amounts to nothing there, under 45 seconds. So as the clock continues to wind down, no score in the game. May well be our halftime score. Mitrovic sends that one up and over midfield. Revivo tries to get onto it, but instead it's Gillette. Winds up on the defensive end for Winthrop. 15 seconds. They may be able to get down and get a shot. Not likely now that it's sent back. Liberty trying for one last ditch effort. 5 seconds left. Man down. The official calls time. So we may have ourselves another card here, or there's going to be a discussion at the very least. And a yellow card is issued and appeared to be directed at number 4, Henry Kalungi. And things are getting a little testy out there now. This is, with 4 seconds left in the half, this is almost one of those basketball tip-in situations. They're well out. They're going to have to get a good one-touch or trap and quick shot. Officials still deliberating over matters. Glad to have you with us here on the Big South Edge. Been a lot of programming here on the Edge over the last couple days with the soccer tournament, volleyball tournament, basketball games. A lot of excitement in the Big South Conference these days. Meanwhile, our soccer game turned committee meeting continues on the field as they sort it all out. Don't forget, we're back here Sunday with the final at 2 o'clock right here from Eagle Field. One of these teams will be there. Remains to be seen which one will face Radford. And the official has gone to each linesman in turn. I'm guessing he has nowhere to be after the game tonight. So he now comes back to the ball. Talked to several of the players. And is ready now to set up the wall. So with 4 seconds left, ball about to be put back in play here. And aside from a laser shot and a lucky bounce, this may be this would be the last gasp here for the Flames in the half. And by the way, the officials are still talking more, but in the background, while the flick-on header goes wide. The question is, did that even happen? Because I think the officials were still talking. Yeah, that shot was apparently a practice, and there will be a good old-fashioned do-over. 4 seconds to go, still scoreless. Groundhog Day, and the kick is on target in the box. The header is up. Mitrovic punches it away as the buzzer sounds. So it's all for naught after much discussion. Scoreless at halftime. Stay with us because in just a couple minutes we're going to talk to Spencer Smith, the head coach of the Radford soccer team, the first of our finalists. And they've put together a really solid tournament so far, and we're happy to talk to Coach Smith. So stay with us. We'll set everything up for him and be right back in just a minute.
You're going to do the standing up live. Yeah.
Where's that switch?
Right there on the wall over here. Flip that up.
Not really, but
Testing 1 2 1 2 3. We're good.
Do you want us to stand in the... Oh, you're going to go back there? You have a fireside chat?
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
Mark Bryant.
Mark Spencer Smith.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Was it crooked? Silly.
Yeah, it seems a little wide.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Get behind
It's
it.
looking-
Just get behind it. Pitch it together.
Okay.
All right, can everybody hear us? Are we up? Yes, we are. All right. I'm Mark Bryant. Glad to have everybody with us here at the Big South Men's Soccer Championship. Very happy to have an interview here at halftime with Coach Spencer Smith from Radford. Congratulations, first of all, on putting together 2 really good wins here in the tournament. Is everybody just pumped beyond belief to be in the final? Is this an exciting time for the Highlanders?
Well, Mark, yeah, it is. We're excited, no question about it. It's always great to advance and to keep playing. But, we have a job to do on Sunday, and we fully expect to come out and play hard, and we hope to get the win.
Well, I'm eager to see what you put together for whichever one of these teams you're going to be facing, because what we've seen so far is you guys have played 2 different styles here in these days, almost perfectly matched for your opponents. From what we were seeing, a possession-style game against VMI, and then a very aggressive contesting every ball against Coastal. Did you really specifically make those decisions going into those games, and how did your guys embrace it? Because they certainly played that way.
Well, you're right, we did. And against VMI, we did want to keep possession. We really concentrated on keeping possession, especially because of the wind. The wind was such a factor that we told our guys, hey, let's keep the ball on the floor, keep it on the floor. And they did a great job of that. And then today, we realized that Coastal is just a difficult team to play against possession-wise. So we told our guys, to hey, we're going to have to roll up the sleeves a little bit today. We're going to have to be really tight in our pressure in the midfield, tight in the back, and not let them get a rhythm going.
Was it tough for them, having played the day before, to play like lights out for 90 minutes like that for every loose ball?
It was a concern coming in, no question. But we have a lot of good players off the bench, and they did a tremendous job for us today. Chris Warner came in and gave us some great minutes off the bench. He didn't play a whole lot against VMI, but today he was up to the task and did a super job for us, as well as a lot of other players.
Who are your early tournament heroes here? I mean, Justin Zimmer getting his first goal of the season to open the scoring for the whole championship yesterday was I know a big moment. Everyone had to be very happy for him.
Well, he's a great kid, and he's battled injuries all season long, unfortunately, and we've just gotten him back here recently for the tournament, so it's good to have him back. And Justin's played great. We've had a lot of good performances. In our midfield, Franklin Olympia has been very, very good for us. But I've been very pleased with our back 4. Those guys have been extremely tough to get behind and have done a great job. Paul Cruz, our senior captain, is as good as they come right now.
You've watched the first half here between these clubs. One of them you're going to get to play for the title come Sunday. Are you already mulling about which kind of strategy you're going to embrace for your team this time out, or do you have something in your head, or are you waiting for this one to finish up?
Well, yeah, you're thinking about both teams certainly. Winthrop is extremely athletic all over the field. They're a good side, and Liberty isn't no slouch either. They're certainly very deserving of their number 2 seed. So both teams present different challenges and different ways we'll come out at them and see what kind of happens.
All right. Thank you very much for coming up and joining us, Coach Spencer Smith, Radford. We'll be in the championship come Sunday. It's be right here on the Big South Edge. Be right here with us and watch it. We hope to see you then. Thank you so much. We'll be back with the second half in a few minutes.